What's up, everybody? I've had a lot of people asking me where I've been, and I am not gone. So, that being said, I am coming back to hotshot trucking. I did have to take a little break, and the reason why is because, you know, when you work for a job and you work for somebody for a couple of years, sorry, I got this light in my face, then, you know, when you're W-2 and you switch to 1099, if you're trying to buy a home, the lender is going to want to see, you know, 2 years of you owning your own business. It being as I started hotshotting, I did it for a couple of months. The best move that I had when I tried to buy a house was to go back to my previous employer. I do have 2 years job history with them, or excuse me, 4 years. So the best move was to bite the bullet, go back to my previous employer till I close on my house, and then come back to hotshot trucking. So I will be back. I still have all my equipment. I didn't get put out of business. We sat down and we talked, and my best move to buy the house that I have is, like I said, to go back to my previous employer. I'm putting this video out because, first of all, I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, where have you been? You know, did you go out of business? All that. I didn't go out of business. I was doing good, but if you guys are thinking about doing hotshot trucking and you are trying to buy a house, if you are not 1099, if you're W-2 going to do this, depending on your lender, you might be hit. And what I mean is, like I said, as soon as I made the transition and started hotshotting, I was in the process of buying a home. As soon as I made that transition and started hotshotting, I actually called the guy that works for the bank that I was getting my loan from, and he told me, he said, "Brad, what have you done?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Like, everything was good. Like, why?" Like, he goes, "And then you switched. You went from W-2 to a 1099. We're gonna need 2 years of you running, having your own business before you can get this home loan now." And I didn't know what to say. You know, even if I was making $50,000 a month, he said, it still doesn't matter. They want to see 2 years of that. So, and it's hard because I know you can show a loss your first couple of years doing hotshotting. So, if I had to wait 2 years, and then they reviewed my 1099s from those 2 years, and I showed a loss, you know, that could set me back even further. So what I did, went back to my previous employer that I had 4 years work history with, jumped back in with him. I'm in the process of closing on my house right now. Very easy. They just showed what they did. They just showed a gap in my employment. And people do that all the time. It's not a big deal. So what I did was I just showed a gap in my employment. People do it all the time. Women do it when they're pregnant. People do it all the time. So, took advantage of that before I got any further, you know, any bigger of a gap in my employment. And I went back and, sorry, I'm trying to get out of the sun. And it was fine. They approved me, said you're good. And so now it's just, I'm waiting to close. It's in underwriting right now. I have ran loads. I was running some on the weekends. just got too busy doing what I'm doing now. But I am about to start back up, and what's going to be different about this time is last time I was leased on, kind of like giving you guys the ins and outs of, you know, me being leased on. I was crying, I was, you know, complaining, you know, I'm keeping it real with you guys. So I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for TV. I'm not doing none of that. I'm giving you real numbers, what I'm making, all that. So what's going to be different about this time is I'm establishing my authority right now. So coming back, I will be 100% on my own authority, all that. So I am in the process of setting that up right now and closing on my house. So 2021 is going to be a good year, and I will be running loads in 2020. We are expected to close mid to late October, which it is October. So yeah, a couple weeks out. Got my truck looking good, serviced, everything up to par. Got my trailer looking good, serviced, everything up to par, and just ready to get back out on the road. So I appreciate all you guys that have checked in on me, and I will be posting more videos. So you guys be safe. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you.